In most advertisements, the time shown on the clock is 10:10 to keep the clock's brand close and probably make the clock smile. Colgate ran into a big problem when advertising in Spain. In Spanish, Colgate translates as "go hang yourself." There are only two creatures on Earth that can see behind them without turning their heads. They are the parrot and the rabbit. Smart people have more zinc and copper in their hair. The average person laughs 15 times a day. Statistically, German shepherds have bitten more people than all other dogs. Russia is the only country with 12 seas on its territory.
When you turn red, the inside of your stomach also turns red. When hippos are upset, their sweat turns red. The first Harley-Davidson motorcycle was built in 1903, and its carburetor was made from a tin can of tomatoes. Kangaroos cover more than 12 meters in a leap. Google is actually the number 10 to the 100th degree. Women blink almost twice as often as men. 7 million is exactly what it cost to build the Titanic and 200 million to make a movie about it. It takes 1,792 steps to climb the Eiffel Tower. Dolphins only close one eye when they sleep. They always have one hemisphere of the brain working to keep them from drowning. Human hair and fingernails continue to grow even after death. It takes 20 seconds for red blood cells to make a circle and travel throughout the body. A red blood cell lives about 130 days. The plastic thing on the end of a shoelace is called a piston or axle bump. Most soccer players run about 9 kilometers per match. In an entire soccer career, a soccer player can run a distance comparable to the distance from England to China. The only part of the body that is not supplied with oxygen is the cornea of the eye. It gets its oxygen directly from the air.
Camel milk does not curdle. The sound you hear when you crunch your joints is the sound of exploding nitrogen bubbles. If you send birds into space, they will soon die. Birds need gravity to swallow. The penguin is the only bird that can swim but cannot fly. The human brain has the ability to store everything a person sees and hears throughout their entire life. When you look at someone you love, your pupils dilate. They also dilate when you look at someone you hate.
Tom and Jerry were originally named Jasper and Jinx. People who have just eaten bananas attract more mosquitoes than others. Cheerleading was originally an exclusively male activity. At birth, giraffe cubs fall to the ground from a height of 1.5 meters. About once a week, sloths come down to the base of their tree to go to the toilet. There are no stop signs in Paris. Canada has a prison for polar bears. Queen Elizabeth was a mechanic during World War II. A sheep, a duck, and a rooster were the first passengers in a hot air balloon. In the 18th century, you could get a ticket to London Zoo by bringing a cat or dog to feed the lions. There are 421 words for snow in the Scottish language. Play-Doh plasticine was first sold and used as a wallpaper cleaner.